My name's Deb Roy, and I have always been interested in the intersection of technology and communication. I started when I was a kid and building robots that had, voice input and playing around with speech recognition and neural networks. When I came to the Media Lab, there used to be a speech group, and I started just as a side project exploring using machine learning to create very simple agents, very simple digital creatures. And we had Toka the toucan. It was a very simple robot that basically could just move its eye around and look at objects from different points of view, and you could talk to it.
That's a yellow ball.
Back the yellow ball.
And the robot's job was to figure out, of the free-running speech, which bits of speech actually corresponded to what the robot could see. Inspiration for that robot was actually thinking about how children learn. And the idea that actually came from who is today my wife. She said, well, if you really think this is a model of how kids learn, why don't you make some recordings of babies and caregivers interacting, and then take the caregiver speech and feed it into a robot and let the robot see the same toys or same objects that the babies were, and see if the robot can learn. So it's kind of the ingredients for what became this sort of meandering research path. We're all set into motion from those early years. We could actually create tools and hook into this growing phenomenon of social media and listen to people at scale. Here you have millions, and today billions of people that are on these platforms. If we could systematically tune in to people's voices, that could be not just useful for commercial purposes, marketing and media and so forth, but what about for democratic processes? And so that really led to the work that we're now doing. Fast forward, we formed the Center for Constructive Communications to take a step back from social media and say, how might we actually build a different kind of communication platform that's actually optimized for listening, optimized for authentic conversation, to move away from asking people their opinions and instead asking them to share their experiences, their stories. And now we have a growing archive of these rich small group conversations that we could find patterns, topics, themes, narratives, and kind of find these points of connection, lift them up, interpret them, and then turn them into media outputs that can be shared back with the community. And so that's where we really see the next frontier is, if we can have better ways to listen, can we translate that listening into positive change?